My name is Nick Costigan and this is my final project for MEC 266. For this class I was given various electrical, mechanical, and pre-pneumatic parts and was tasked to make a sequence of events work. For my workstation I was given an Allen Bradley Compact Logics PLC to control all of these parts simultaneously in conjunction with Studio 5000. I had to activate a conveyor belt when a puck was put onto the belt, and once the puck reached the second read sensor, it would start a sequence that would activate a Festo arm and suction cup tube. This would bring a gauge from location A to location B and then place the gauge on top of the puck. Once that sequence is completed, then the puck would continue on the conveyor belt and the last read sensor would turn off the conveyor belt and be ready to start all over again. I had a control panel with a hard start and stop button to control everything, but making sure all the wiring and tubing was neat proved to be helpful in the long run. Once I had everything wired up, it was time to code. I used Studio 5000 to code everything, and this was the point where troubleshooting was at the forefront of my problems. Having to make sure that none of the code contradicted itself was important because if it did, some of the parts would turn on and off every half second. After I got all of the code right, I was very happy with how everything turned out since I was able to run the machine flawlessly and use the start and stop button whenever I wanted to. Next, I was given an Allen Bradley HMI to control the machine without having to use the control panel. Setting this up was very difficult since I had to update the firmware, set an IP address for the HMI, PLC, and PC that I was using, and lastly connect the Studio 5000 software to talk with the panel view software through tags. Once I had that set up, all I had to do was design my HMI's interface and run a few tests to make sure everything was working correctly. I also included a status view of when the machine is running or not to be able to make sure that you can tell without having to view or see the machine in your site. Here's the final product and what it looks like. And after this video, I will show mine and 2 other students' workstations working together in harmony.